Hey everybody, welcome to Book Review Day! Yay! Today's book, The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. Can't say enough good things about this. Strictly speaking, you're going to find this book shelved in sort of the zombie area of your local bookstore. Now I hesitate to say that because like good horror fiction does or should do, The Girl with All the Gifts really shouldn't be called a zombie novel. There is so much more going on than just that. It's not just a horror novel. I discovered this book with my book club, Sci Friday, over at Poison Pen Bookstore in Scottsdale, and really loved it. One of the things I love most about the book, honestly, was how much it taught me as a writer. So those of you who are writers, particularly, obviously, if you're in a horror genre of any kind, this is well worth checking out. I took all kinds of notes in the margins because Carey's grasp of fiction craft is remarkable, and I want to learn how to replicate it. It was really fantastic. The back cover reads the following. Every morning, Melanie waits in her cell to be collected for class. When they come for her, Sergeant Parks keeps his gun pointing at her while two of his people strap her into the wheelchair. She thinks they don't like her. She jokes that she won't bite. But they don't laugh. Ooh, burn, very cool. So what's going on in The Girl with All the Gifts is a group of children are being sort of systematically tested, being used as test subjects by the military authority that has survived this global pandemic and turned people into what we will call zombies. They're not zombies, we're just going to call them that, and that's not a phrase that you find in the book anywhere. So they're testing children to try and find a cure or a way to stop this awful disease from happening. Then the place where they are living gets attacked, and 5 of the characters get thrown out into the wild, and they have to try to survive their way to what we could call the capital, basically, with information that they have that could hopefully turn the tide of the disease. Now, whether or not they get there and who lives and who dies, obviously not going to tell you any of that, but just know that Carey handles those questions just in a sublime sort of way, I think. Definitely a horror novel, certainly scary, I guess, technically speaking. I hesitate to use that word because I tend to not get scared reading books. That's just me. Maybe you do. There are certainly some great action scenes. There's some really good gore, I will say. And when I say good, I don't mean gratuitous. I mean it's crafted. Again, there's that word craft. It's crafted really well. It's upsetting, which is great, I think, and it's upsetting in the sense that this book asks a lot of difficult questions while continuing to tell and spin a really tremendous story from multiple points of view. Great voice work, and as you guys know from my work on like Party, for example, I take point of view and character and voice very seriously, and so does Carey. He does a fantastic job of handling voice and character and point of view. So that is The Girl with All the Gifts. Check it out at your local bookstore. Highly recommend it. Give it a shot. Even if horror isn't your thing, there is kind of something in here for thinkers. It's a very thoughtful book. It's a very yeah, it'll just make you think and have some really good discussions for it. It's a great book for groups to read together, in my opinion. So today's recommendation, The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think, and we'll be back with more books very soon. Thanks.